Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to shop with me at Trader Joe's. There are so many new Asian items at Trader Joe's, and I'm so excited to check out the new items, restock some of my Trader Joe's essentials, and let's go shopping. The Japanese purple sweet potatoes are back in stock, $4.99 for a bag. I think it's 3 pounds. So these are kind of like purple yam. They have more nutty flavor. The texture is a little bit more dense. It's full of antioxidants, and I am going to bake some of these sweet potatoes for ourselves and also for my baby. And I'm stocking up at organic grass-fed milk. Brendan loves the 2%, so I got 4 bags of these. Also, I love the lemony arugula basil salad kit. It's $3.99. I love this salad kit. It's very lemony. It has a nice like vinaigrette flavor. It's really good to go with salmon, and also I got some brioche bread as usual. If you're like me who's lazy to cook a lot of times, get this Trader Joe's Just Chicken. This one is $8.99. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but it is chicken breast, and the best part is it's actually cooked in the olive oil. So this is really good with extra virgin olive oil. It's really clean ingredients. It feels like it's someone just like prepared this chicken, and you can mix it into your salad. It goes perfectly into the lemony arugula salad. A relatively newer item, the butternut squash and caramelized onion tart. So Brendan said he actually got this one and tried it in the office. It's $9.99. I think it's actually really high in terms of the price. It is a very dense dough and with butternut squash filling. The ingredients are not too bad. It does have palm oil at the very end, so I feel like it's probably not like a significant amount. It's probably just increase the texture of the dough. But Brendan said he actually didn't like it because he felt like it was too doughy, not a lot of filling. If you have tried this item, share your opinion too. Should I trust Brendan? Sometimes I feel like we like different things, but he said this one is more doughy. He wished it's more filling. It's not as like another tart type of food, so he didn't like it. Ooh, new item. This is the Cowboy Caviar. It's $3.49. It's kind of like a dip, kind of like a salsa dip for your chips. So the ingredients are actually pretty good. It has corn and beans. It's pretty clean. I think Trader Joe's doesn't use GMO products most of the time, so I think the corn is usually not GMO'd. I hope they stay that way. Comment down below if you know if it's still the same, but one time like their staff actually told us about it. I've been to multiple grocery stores, but they don't have the whole milk Greek yogurt. It's $2.99 for a really big jar. So if you love yogurt, grab this one and you can flavor it with real fruit. It's really clean ingredients with live active cultures. It's really good for your microbiome. And I'm gonna try to introduce yogurt to my kid, but I couldn't find whole milk yogurt anywhere other than Whole Foods. So I'm so glad that I found it in Trader Joe's, and it's pretty cheap. I'm gonna grab one of these oat creamer. I love the brown sugar flavor. It's kind of like boba tea. It's $1.99. They also have the cinnamon flavor. So I needed it because like one time my friend came to my house and they were looking for sweetener. I literally don't have sweetener for anything. Ooh, new and exciting. $8.99. We have the Trader Joe's Hardwood smoked pulled pork or the Hardwood smoked pulled chicken. $8.99. So the ingredients is okay. It has sugar. It also has maple syrup, has coffee. So it has 3 grams of added sugar per serving, but that's actually pretty good. A lot of the pulled pork item has a lot of sugar. So I was debating if I wanted to get a pulled pork or I get the pulled chicken. I think pulled chicken is healthier, and also I know a lot of friends who have food restrictions who don't eat pork, but Brandon was like, I only want to eat pork. So I decided to buy both of them. I think the ingredients are pretty good. So I'm gonna try both of them. So stay tuned for the review videos. Generally speaking, I want to say chicken is higher quality of protein compared to pork. So like my husband just tries to eat anything that if he sees 2 options, one is less healthy, he will always choose that one. And I'm the opposite, so we're gonna grab both. $8.99. The holiday item is still going strong for $7.99. The DriveThru Red Ale. I've actually never had ale before. Comment down below if you like this one. It's next to the movie theater popcorn, which is not like a new item, but it's a great holiday item. A lot of new Asian food items at the frozen food aisle. First of all, we got this beef bulgogi. It's thinly sliced marinated beef in a sweet and savory sauce, and it also comes with a little side of rice. Honestly, I wish it just comes with the bulgogi by itself. And this one is $12.99. Oh my gosh, that is so expensive. There's also a vegan version of this that we tried a long time ago. It actually tasted pretty good. Brandon didn't think he would like the vegan one because he never likes the vegan meat, but it was actually really good texture, and it actually tastes pretty good in terms of the flavor in the sauce. So the ingredients are not too bad. Most of the times, like if you just have a protein item from the frozen food, it's usually not too bad. It's usually like the bad things in the sauce or whatever that the flavor, the carbs. But this one, it looks pretty good. It has pear puree in there for the flavor, apple puree. It's actually really good. So I bought it. We're gonna try it out together with you. Alright, another new item. I actually saw this from the internet before I came. This is the Trader Joe's Spicy Peanuty Noodle Bowl with chicken. I love spicy. Anything spicy, I will love. I couldn't find this price tag for this one, so I had to buy it so I know the price. I feel like maybe the workers didn't get a chance to actually put up the tag. It's $3.49. So I want to say that this item, if you look at the ingredients, it's not particularly healthy. It has like some ingredients that's not like completely NSMIC approved. For example, it has canola oil, which is highly inflammatory. It also has an ethyl alcohol to preserve, which I don't think is that necessary. I mean, okay, it's a frozen food item, so it's probably more stable in the freezer. I don't know. It also has 15 grams of sugar, 13 grams of added sugar. It's a lot of sugar, but it looks so good. So I'm gonna buy it to try it for you guys to see if it actually tastes good. But I'll just probably gonna buy it from time to time, but not all the time because the ingredients are not very clean. Another new Asian food item, the Trader Joe's Tofu Sheets. This one is actually really clean ingredients because it's basically the ingredients. It's the soybean and the water to make the tofu sheets. So if you don't know, tofu sheets are actually very high in nutrients. Unless you have like a soy allergy, it's actually really good for you. It's full of protein and fat. It's basically like the concentrated layer of the soy products as they condense it out. So you can actually stir fry it. You can put it in your soup. We do that all the time. We eat it in the hot pot, and also sometimes we heat it up first and then we let it cool down and mix it into the salad or cold noodle bowls. There's so many ways of eating it. It has a great texture. It's kind of like a chewy texture. I personally really love it. The sheet itself, sometimes you can actually mix a lot with the sauce, so that makes it very flavorful inside of like a mixture dish. I personally really love it, so I am buying this. They didn't list the price for this one. It's not expensive. It's $2.99. In the theme of Asian food, next to the Korean beefless bulgogi or the spring rolls, either vegetable or chicken, they're $4.49. Pretty expensive for like a spring roll item. They are pretty good. I want to say as a Chinese person, we don't eat spring rolls all the time. We just eat it like once or twice a year. So it's not healthy, but it's okay if you eat it on the Lunar New Year. It's called Spring Festival for a reason. Also, an Asian food item that's on the holiday food category is this shrimp pouches of many colors. It's basically shrimp dumplings in a very cutesy, like steamed dumpling way, and you can just put it in the steamer. So this one kind of reminds me of the Chinese dim sum, even though the ingredients is a little bit different. It's colored with vegetable juice, which is great. However, it does have soybean oil, which is highly inflammatory because it's highly processed. It is also very high in omega-6 fatty acids, which is inflammatory to the human body. But I will still try it from time to time. Like I will still eat it for the holidays, but after the Lunar New Year, I probably wouldn't buy this over and over again. It's kind of like, you know, if you eat something in moderation, it's not gonna be as bad. But at the same time, I just feel like I make a lot of dumplings from scratch growing up. We never use soybean oil at home. Like we don't even have soybean oil at home in China. Like that's how crazy it is. It's kind of like something they only use for the packaged food. It's $4.29 per pack. If you love the olives, they also have the fried olive bites. So these are breaded olive bites. It looks so yummy. However, it's so high in fat. looks crazy. It's heavily battered, it's fried, and also it's fried in canola oil, so they're very inflammatory. I'm just gonna put it back. Olives are really healthy, but not in this way. We're not gonna eat it in this way because it kind of defeats the purpose of eating olives. But it looks so good. It has like little cheese in the middle. It looks like a super interesting item. Have you tried this before? It's $4.79. It looks interesting and yummy, but not healthy. Another frozen food item caught my eye. This is the Trader Joe's beef shepherd's pie. It has gravy, vegetable, and creamy mashed potatoes. Wow, it looks so good. I was gonna say, well, the ingredient looks real good until you see the sunflower oil. It's super high in omega-6, which is highly inflammatory. But the nutrition fact wise, it actually doesn't have a lot of added sugar. It doesn't have any much oil. It doesn't have much fat. It's just that sunflower oil that I just don't think it's necessary. Other than that, it looks like a pretty delicious item. It's $5.49 per box. New and exciting, the Trader Joe's chicken shawarma bowl. This is $3.99. It's pretty cheap actually. It has rice and also chicken and different spices, the peppers. The ingredients look super good. It also have olive oil in there. So this one actually looks really good, and Brandon loves chicken shawarma. Another new and exciting item is this Imp Patas. So this one is $5.99. It has shredded beef turnovers in a cassava crust. So basically, I think cassava flour, it's basically gluten-free. So it does have sunflower oil in the crust. I want to say it's still better than vegetable shortening, which is basically trans fat. However, sunflower oil is very high in omega-6, but I just think it's also better than the normal empanadas. Have you tried it? Comment down below. I felt like maybe this slipped my eye in the past. It's $3.49 potato tots. How can I never saw this? So have you tried this? This has vegetable oil. It has soybean and or canola oil, which is like the worst quality of oil in there. But still, if you go to any restaurant to eat potato tots, they all have like really bad oil and they use it over and over again. So have you tried it? I feel like I would try not to eat it all the time, but interesting. How come I never saw this before? New snack alert. This is the Herbs Triangles, $2.49. So it's puffed pastry crackers seasoned with rosemary, savory, onion, garlic powder, and thyme. So this one, I want to say as a cracker item, it has more fat content than the other crackers, but the ingredients actually look pretty clean. It just use normal butter. If you are vegan, this is not vegan for sure, but usually I feel like butter is better than like some of the highly inflammatory vegetable oil. So have you tried it? Like, it seems like a pretty interesting, if you love that herb taste to your crackers, and maybe try this one. I've been obsessed with trail mix and nuts, so I found this buffalo style seasoned almonds. I have to try it. It's $3.99, which is pretty affordable for like an almond item. The ingredients is not completely clean. There's a canola oil in the list, but I want to say that it's pretty much very low at the list. It's second to the last, so it's probably not significant amount. So I will still try this item for you guys. Next to the savory flavor of almonds, we also have the caramel coffee almonds. It's $4.99, a little bit more expensive. So the ingredients is not bad. It has sugar and butter, but it does have natural flavors to it. I know a lot of people avoid it. Personally, I don't mind natural flavors, but it does have a lot of sugars in it. And I am a more savory person than candy person, so I decided just to go with the buffalo ones. But do you like this one? If you have tried it, is it super sweet or is it mildly sweet? Please comment down below. Let us know. All right, crunchy chili onion peanuts. If you love the actual crunchy chili onion hot oil, you may like this one. It's $2.99. However, it's roasted in peanut oil and or sunflower oil. Honestly, if you're just eating peanuts, like get a peanut oil, that's fine, but I also have sunflower oil in there. Anyways, if you love this item, comment down below. And the spicy snack mix is also here. It's still here. A lot of you guys said it's here every single year. It's $5.99. It's definitely not like a super healthy item, but since it's a holiday item, I hate missing out, so I finally caved in and decided to try a box. Eating fermented food is really good for your gut microbiome, so I decided to pick up a box of kimchi. It's $3.99. A lot of people said online that this one, the kimchi from Trader Joe's, doesn't have as much flavor compared to the kimchi from like other grocery stores or other Asian grocery stores, but I want to say that the kimchi at Trader Joe's is the cleanest in terms of ingredient list, so I actually don't mind. I love that freshness of this kimchi. It's not too salty, it has really good flavor, so I actually really love it. Restock item is the sparkling water from Trader Joe's. I love their flavor. It's $3.49 for an 8-pack. It's not too expensive and the flavor is so good. My favorite is actually the green apple. Sadly, it's not here anymore. My second favorite is the cranberry clementine. It's a really good flavor. Trader Joe's always have a lot of desserts for the holidays. It has Italian tiramisu, it has the apple blossom, I think it's very seasonal, it's kind of like individual sized apple pie. It also has pretzel bread pudding. We have tried a lot of these desserts, and Brenda's favorite is actually that lava cake. And the lava cake, you can bake it or you can microwave it. Surprisingly, microwaving method is the best method of eating this lava cake. We have made a dedicated review video of this one, so definitely feel free to check that out. I do want to say that none of these dessert items is healthy, regardless if there's like palm oil or whatever in the ingredients. It's always super high in sugar, and sugar itself, or overconsumption of sugar itself, is inflammatory to the human body. I'm living through it right now, like filming the day after Christmas, but honestly, if you really love it, just like eat it once during the holidays. Another interesting item is this shareable shortbread French butter cookie. It's $7.99. It's $8 for a huge cookie. This cookie is close to 1 pound. It's a little bit less than 1 pound, but that's crazy. Ingredients are pretty clean, but it's actually dangerous. Like, it's very likely that someone actually eat the whole cookie by themselves. But it's really good ingredients if you want to do some sharing during the holidays. It's pretty fun to share one holiday shortbread cookie. I think I've tried the blueberry muffin mix. It's $4.49. It's pretty easy. It's made with the freeze-dried blueberries. If you love blueberry muffins, I want to say the ingredient list is like okay. It's not like super clean. It has natural flavors, mono of the diglycerides of fatty acids. I feel like these are not necessary per se. Have you tried this? I remember trying it one time and it was actually okay. If you love baking, they also have the cocoa powder at $2.99. It's unsweetened. Really good if you want to make some keto cookies for the holidays. I'm restocking on the Nori Japanese multi-purpose seasoning with a seaweed flavor. It has seaweed, sesame, and has like nice umami flavor. $2.99. You can put it on top of your rice, salad, or on your soup, in your soup. Okay, so maybe I was living under the rock, but finally my kid started to eat solid food, and I just found out that Trader Joe's also have these like fruit puree, fruit smoothie for the babies. Ingredients are pretty clean. It basically mix like apple with banana, apple with strawberry, apple with this, apple with that, and it's all organic, and it has like no added sugar, which is pretty good at like if you have a baby or toddler who loves to eat those. Alrighty, that's it for today's Trader Joe's haul. I also stock up on some of the items that I didn't really feature here because they're restocking items, but definitely stay tuned and subscribed for my next Trader Joe's haul and taste test videos, and check out my other vlogs and other food review videos and shop with me videos in this channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for shopping.